Yo, what's going on, fellas? So today we're gonna be doing another video. We're gonna be continuing on with our series here. We're gonna be doing Gen 3 Pokemon this time. This is one of my favorite gens of all time, especially with the starters. Anyways, just gonna get right into it. Make sure to subscribe. Only 3% of you fellas are subscribed. Just do me a favor, hit that button, and let's get right into it, fellas. So we're gonna start with the starters. Trico. Absolute S tier. He's my favorite starter of Gen 3. Grovyle is pretty cool, and Sceptile is definitely S tier. Torchic, low key, I'm putting him in B. Combuskin looks like a ball sack, so we'll put him in D tier, low key. He's got two balls and an actual like shit. He's got a shaft right there, and he's like squirting something out. Maybe I'm tripping, but it looks like he is definitely like a cock. All right, next, Blaziken. We'll put him in A tier. He's pretty cool. But it's just yet another fighting type starter Pokemon. Mudkip is cute. We'll put him in A. Marshtomp. Marshtomp is kind of like the mid. I'm gonna be honest. We'll put him in C tier. I think he's better than Combuskin because he doesn't look like a dick. But we'll put him right there. Swampert's pretty cool. We'll put him in A. Poochyena. I'm sorry if I don't know all these fellas' names. I know most of them, but not all of them. Poochyena, I think he's cute, and then this one's way better, A tier. Zigzagoon, not a big fan, and Linoone is even worse. Wurmple's kind of cute, and I don't know all these Cascoon guys. I know there's so many of them, but Cascoon, this guy, put him right here. The Butterfly, B tier. This one's a little bit worse, so I'll put him in C tier, but just above him, and that Vespiquen or whatever how this one's name is, I forgot. It's something that sounds like that. We'll put him right there. Lotad. I got a lot of nostalgia for Lotad. We'll put him in B tier. Don't want to blank on the name right here. It's like Lombre or something. Lombre's cool. Put him just above Lotad. And Ludicolo's S tier. Come on. He dances. He shakes his nips. He's like a fucking pineapple like lily pad thing. He's cool. Now it's C-Dot. I think this guy's name is C-Dot. C-Dot is C tier. Nuzleaf, C tier. And Shiftry is just a little bit better. B tier. Kind of mid though. Now we get on to the birds. Swellow, I think, is this one's name. Just for that name, you're going to D tier. What the hell? And then these are like my least favorite birds out of all of them, I'm gonna be honest. I'll put Taillow in C tier, just barely though. Wingull, I have a lot of nostalgia for Wingull and Pelipper, so they're gonna go up a little bit higher. I'll put them right there. Ralts, I think Ralts is B tier. Kirlia is high B tier. And Gardevoir, shout out to my Gooners out there. We're gonna put them in A tier. Surskit is D or C tier. Forgot what this one's name is, but he's ugly. What's this one's name? Forgot this one's name, but he's D tier. Breloom is a little bit cooler. We're putting him in B tier. Slackoth, I've always liked them. Whatever the hell this one's name is, he's probably the worst out of all of them. But then Slacking is just sick as fuck. Put him in A tier. Nincada, C tier. Ninjask, put him in B tier, and then this one, I forgot what his name was. Put him in B tier. Whismur. Whismur's kind of cute. Put him right there. Loudred, or whatever. B tier. This one's low key worse. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Makuhita, or Hariyama, or whatever. I think it's Makuhita. He's cool. Put him in B tier. Hariyama is a little bit cooler. Put him in A tier. Azumarill, I really like him. We'll put him in S tier, low key. He's really cute. Nosepass, absolute S tier. Absolute peak design for a Pokemon. What else can you ask for? What else can you ask for? Skitty, B tier. Delcatty, C tier. Sableye, S tier. Absolutely sick. Absolutely sick Pokemon. The same as Mawile. Absolutely sick Pokemon. They cooked with these last two. And with these next few, Aeron, B tier. Lairon, we'll probably put him in a little bit above him, like right here. And then Aggron is S tier. Meditite. I low-key like Meditite. I'll put him in A tier. And then Medichan, kind of B tier. A little bit worse. Electrike, got a lot of nostalgia for these guys. Put him right there. And then, whatever the hell this one's name was, I forgot. A tier. Plusle and Minun, I think they both go in A tier. Not too big of a fan of Volbeat and whatever the hell the other ones, Volbeetle or whatever. I'll put them in C tier. I'm not too big of fans of these ones. Roserade or Rosalia, A tier. They're pretty cool. Gulpin, absolutely A tier. He's funny, and then this one is funny as well. Carvanha, I don't really like the colors on him, so we're gonna go with C tier. But Sharpedo is absolutely an S tier. He's sick. Wailord, or Wailmer and Wailord, they're both S tier. Let's just be honest. They're like peak design. Numel. I'm a pretty big fan of Numel. Put him right there. And then Camerupt. Camerupt is A tier. Same as Corkle or whatever. Torkoal, something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember all of them, alright? My bad. Oh, Spoink. This is probably the worst Pokemon ever. I'm gonna be honest. Grumpig. B tier. Spinda is absolutely S tier just because of how many variants of Spinda there are. Trapinch, A tier. Vibrava, B tier. Flygon. This is the best Pokemon in all of Gen 3, in my opinion. Actually, no, it's not, but it's close. Cacnea, a little bit cooler. We'll put him in B tier, and then Cacturn or whatever, put him in A tier. Swablu, B tier. There's a lot of B tier characters here. My bad. And then Altaria, we'll go. I like Altaria. We'll go A. Zangoose, something like that. I think it's Zangoose. Zangoose is S tier. He's sick. Seviper, not a big fan of Seviper. Same as Lunatone. Do not like Lunatone shiny either. Solrock. Solrock is A tier. He's cool. Barboach is mid. Whiscash is A tier because he's funny. He's a goofy looking guy. Corphish, B tier. Whatever the fuck this one's name is, B tier as well. We got a lot of them still. Alright, Baltoy. Baltoy is A tier. Claydol is a little bit worse, B tier. Lileep and whatever the fuck this one's name is. Lileep's B. We'll just put both of them in B. Oh, my bad, fellas. We'll do that. We got. Let's see. Forgot what this one's name was, but they're both kind of mid. So, Armaldo's a little bit better. We'll put him in A tier. Feebas is kind of ass. Feebas is like D tier, but Milotic, whatever, however you say your name, S tier. Yeah, they're cool. Get into the cast forms here. Not too big of a fan of really any of them. Go right there. I guess there's only one in this for some reason. Kecleon is peak. Kecleon is sick. We'll put him in S tier. Misdreavus, is that what this one's name is? Mismagius? What the hell is this one's name? Oh, Shuppet. Shuppet is B tier, same as whatever the fuck this one's name is. Duskull, A tier. Dusknoir is low-key almost S tier. Tropius, I don't know. I don't think there's anything that special with Tropius. We'll put him in B tier. Chimecho, it's a fucking chime Pokemon. What do you expect? Absol, S tier. Wobbuffet, whatever the fuck, S tier. Snorunt is low-key C tier. Gale is even worse, probably even C tier as well. Spheal is cute. We'll put him in S tier. Walrein, Walrus people, we'll both put them in B tier, I think. Clamperl. Clamperl's mid, B tier. Huntail is probably even worse, low key. Then I forgot this one's name was. This thing that starts with a G. We'll put him in A tier. Relicanth, this has to be one of the worst Pokemon ever. Same as Luvdisc, no one cares about you. Bagon's pretty cool, put him in A tier, because he got the George Washington cut. Shelder, I don't know what the hell they were doing with Sheldon or whatever. D tier. Salamis is absolutely S tier though. We'll put him right there. Metang, we'll put it right there. And then Metagross, S tier. Absolutely love that, Metagross. Regirock. Regirock will go C tier. Actually, nah, we'll go B tier. Regice, we'll go A tier. And then Registeel will go A tier as well. Latios, I think they're both just gonna go top of A. Next we got Kyogre and Groudon. I like Kyogre a little bit more. We'll put Kyogre in A tier, Groudon B tier. Rayquaza is my favorite character, or is my favorite Pokemon in this whole generation. So, shout out Rayquaza. Jirachi's A tier, and Deoxys, depending on the form, I guess, we'll put him in B tier because it kind of looks like spaghetti noodles. But yeah, that's the list, fellas. Let me know what your lists are in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of this. Who's your favorite Gen 3 Pokemon? Let me know. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'm out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.